Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction. I don't really know the title of this song. I think that the group name is Canoue Chronicle. I think. I honestly could not tell you. I tried to translate the title and got like 3 different types of translation, so I'm not going to try and risk getting that wrong. But what I did learn from those searches was that this is apparently a doujin circle of musicians. So I'm aware of those. I don't know for what game or why this circle exists, you know? Like they might just be a general circle. They might have met through like a rhythm game or something. Maybe this is for a rhythm game. I don't really know. All I know is that Ruruchi wanted me to get to this, so I'm doing it. And I guess without further ado, let's go! Okay. Starting strong on the vibes. Kind of reminded me of Arch and Lelico songs. This sounds a lot like an Arch and Lelico song. Just minus the conlangs, actually. A little bit more poppy. But the vocal layering for sure. So I'm just kind of vibing. Ooh. Ooh. I love the use of the ride bell. So good. Ooh. Okay, March. I will look up the lyrics after this too, just so I know what's being said for sure. Me catching every couple of words isn't really gonna help. I also really love the sound of those drums. They don't sound too thin. Very well bodied on the lower end. The low tom is really heavy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, a bit of a change up with the guitar there. Really beautiful track. Again, the harmony work, the vocal stacking is gorgeous. I'm gonna have to look up who's a part of this, because this does really sound familiar. Maybe I've heard something they've done. Not done yet. The ride symbol's back. This is the sort of sound where, like, one group can make it work, you know? The perfect group of people have to get together to make a sound like this, because if you get the wrong people involved, they're gonna mess it up. This was really fucking pretty. So I was completely right. Everyone in this circle has made, worked on, or in some way, shape, or form had contact with the Arte Nellico and in general Exopico stuff. So I'm not shocked at all, especially with the similarities and how everything sounded. It just makes sense, right? It's just kind of funny to me when I hit those moments where I'm like, yes, sounds familiar. I think they've worked on this. And then I end up being right on when that happens. And for this song, I really like the way this feels because it has a weird relationship with B flat and B flat minor. And the reason I think this is interesting is because these don't really line up ever, but they do have some moments in there that trigger changes within the song in different parts, like this instead of this, or this, and then they've got F minor in there as well. It's just, there's a lot of these weird ones that tend to clash, but because they have this and this kind of playing depending on what chord is needed to end the phrase, they want it to end a little bit more, you know, bright and happy versus the other, they can take that and adjust it accordingly to make this song sound that much more pretty. I really do like it. I mean, this A flat is another one that's in there all the time. It's mainly just like A flat, B flat or B flat minor, this F minor, and then a lot of the time the D flat is in there, but it tends to go up to G flat the most often. So that's kind of the main meat of this whole song. And I really like how that feels. It flows very well. It feels so natural, but at the same time, it doesn't. Weirdly enough, like, the song feels natural, but because of those emotional hangups that we get that are changing throughout the song, it makes it feel so much more complex than the song actually is, because we're really just using similar chords that don't change much other than one note, but doing that changes the emotional hang of the song and where things are placed. So as we go through this song, and every single time they need to change where those moments happen, they can, basically at free will. Nothing in here really clashes against each other. And when you're coming from that A flat, it doesn't really matter which B flat you go to, the B flat minor or the B flat, because when you're playing this, your notes are right between. It's, you know, you can kind of dance to wherever you need to. These right here especially can shift to either this or that. It doesn't really matter because of where the placement is for this finger. So it leads itself pretty naturally to either one of those. And then when you bring it back down to something like the F minor, you just have more of this growth to go in either back up to the G flat or down to the D flat. There's a lot of options in this song for as simple as it is, and it makes the song flow very freely. It's like a river. It really doesn't stop. You can pretty much transition to whatever chord you need to within the set that I've played. There's really no stopping you, and that's what makes this song so gorgeous. Again, little like additional things as well with the ride cymbal, like keeping up that energy, matching where the song is emotionally, only utilizing that like ride cymbal bounce that I was talking about, that really nice sort of texture in there. It completely removed when the song doesn't want to have it in there, when the emotion isn't matching that energy, when you don't need to have that sort of bounce to it. They got rid of it and they carry the song with it. This is the sound of people who know what they're doing and where they want these sorts of motions to happen in the music. Same thing with the stacking of the vocal harmonies. Those are very tight harmonies. They are in arch and ellico and everything as well. It's just a matter of when and where to put them. When actually is there a moment to include all of that density vocally? Why would you need that there? What sort of emotion are you trying to do? Usually it's this energy to add this very dense sort of harmonic wall where you can really stretch out anywhere, and that probably is being utilized by the piano chords specifically as well. So there's just a lot, you know, if you completely do like this, you know, it's not what the vocals are doing, but if you just slap your fingers down on every single key, you can go wherever those notes go. It doesn't matter where they go. When there's so much tension in that stack that you kind of lose the tonic and where the song roots itself, then you can really turn it into anything else and go anywhere. And that's where this song definitely takes its form. Again, very similar to the arch and ellico stuff. They do that quite often as well. And the song shifts around between those conlangs and everything. There's just a bunch of it. So it definitely tracks with what they've done in that soundtrack and what they did here. Very much the same ideas, but also handled in a much more bright and, again, a little bit more of a poppy sound. They're not trying to match the tone of the arch and ellico and ex-apico stuff in general. They're just going for what they know. They're playing it well, and they know how to control what sound they're used to making, you know? Familiarity and experience will often lead to success, so why not utilize it here and just kind of maybe experiment with some other options of how poppy can we make it before it doesn't sound like the thing we usually do anymore, and kind of creates its own identity, which this song definitely does. While it sounds similar to those other games, you can tell it's not. Like, I could tell immediately that this sounds similar to it, but isn't from that soundtrack specifically. And again, that's just one of those things where you change little tiny bits of the information that you're getting into your ears, and it makes those sorts of changes very obvious. But I do think I've yapped about this one enough. I'm pretty sure I'm starting to go in circles. So thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want me to get to something else, by all means, drop in the comments below, and I will do my best as always to get to those. Or if you want to guarantee something, much like Marucci did for this one, you can always go to my Patreon or my YouTube memberships, where you can force me to listen to something. It doesn't really matter if it's good or bad, what it's from, who it's by, none of that. That's why it's a guarantee. But if you don't want to do any of that, maybe just want to follow me and support me for more stuff coming in the future, you know how to do all that, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!